Good morning. I'm Pastor Steve of the Warrior Christian Fellowship. It's Tuesday morning, January 30th, and I hope you're going to have a good day today. I'm glad you're with me this morning. I want to talk about suffering this morning. Hebrews 5, verses 8 and 9 says, "Though he was a son, yet he learned obedience by the things which he suffered. And having been perfected, he became the author of eternal salvation to all who obey him." You know, there's some positive points to suffering. And we all endure suffering to a certain degree, but the good news is that we can become more like Jesus through it. So the question is, are you willing to pay the price necessary to become like Christ? There are some things that God can build into your life only through suffering. Even Jesus, the sinless Son of God, was complete after he had endured the suffering his Father had set before him. Once he suffered, he was complete, mature, and perfect, the perfect Savior through whom the entire world could find salvation. Now, if you become bitter over your hardships, you close some of the parts of your life from God. If you do this, you'll never be complete in God's plan for you. Some places in your soul can only be reached by the suffering you go through. The Spirit of God has important things to teach you, but you can only learn these things through the trials that you go through in life. When Saul was made king, he was making without enduring hardship, but he never developed the character and maturity to handle God's assignments. David spent years in suffering and heartache. When he finally reached the throne, he was a man after God's own heart. I want to encourage you not to resent the suffering that God allows in your life. Don't make all your decisions and invest everything you have to avoid hardships. God did not spare his own Son. How would he spare us? And we can learn obedience through this, even when it hurts. I hope this helps you in your understanding of the hardships, and I hope you realize that God allows it because he loves you. And I hope you have a great day. Thanks for being here. God bless you. See you tomorrow.